If I could ghostwrite for any musician, it would be Revocation's David Davidson, because I think him playing my guitar parts would be a literal wet dream for me.
I think for me, it would be Guthrie Govan or whatever. Just because he's an insane player. He's crazy technique and a lot of just like chops, I guess. And I don't know. I need to learn. I feel like I could learn a lot about music from him.
Shit. Fuck. I mean, Matt Gart's goes shit. I mean, he's so good. So good at everything. I don't know. I don't know who would have make my parts besides him, because there's really, I think that everybody. He's so goddamn good. If I could make parts for someone to be that young, though, I'm just saying that shit right here, right now. Okay.
In between Yoga for Cats or Ben Better, I don't know really Ben Better's drummer very well, so I think if I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it's gonna be like instrument player versus instrument player, so the drummer versus the drummer, guitar player versus guitar player, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the drummer of Ben Better could probably beat up Ethan because he's a weakling. Connor would just sit on their bass player Sage, because Connor is a large man, and he would definitely just suffocate that man. Peter versus Brandon would be a fight I would pay to see.
That would be, I think
that would be super funny. I think it would be a fight to the death. I think it would be tooth and nail. I think there would be blood, fingernails, hair follicles, everything on the ground. I think Michael versus their singer Dingus. That's not me calling him a dingus. That's what they call him. I don't know why. I think it's because his last name is Dingus. But Dingus, I think, has height and arm length advantage. And if I know anything about boxing, which I don't, that is important. So I'm going to go ahead and say Ben Better overall.
Isaac, it's you, but you're mute.
Am I muted?
No, you're good. Never mind. You're good. You're good. Keep going.
I think so. I don't really know a lot of the musicians in Ben Better, to be honest, other than like Connor and Peter. But I feel like Connor's a big dude. Like, I agree with that. I feel like he could kick some ass. Peter versus Brandon. I don't know. I think it could go either way. I mean, I don't really know. But between the other two, like, I don't really know Ben Better, I feel like. But we're gonna go with Yoga for Cats.
That's a pretty solid option. Me being into Yoga for Cats, I will lay this down pretty analytically for you all. Alright, so let's start with Peter, and let's start with Michael. Michael, being the Street Fighter enthusiast, maybe Tekken, I can't remember which game it is, but one of those. I think he's maybe studied harder than Peter Barnes at the, maybe the martial weapons. I think that maybe gives Michael a little edge on Peter, where Peter is just good at recording things and playing things. Next, we lead to Brandon. Oh wait, that was Brandon Peter, fuck. Okay, so it's Michael versus the singer. I'd say the singer actually kicks Michael's ass, because that singer looks like he'd maybe be either a top-bottom bitch, or he's gonna be a stand-up guy. The other guy, with Brandon and Peter, I'm gonna say Brandon wins that fight. Previous statements, what I said about Peter, and current statements on Brandon is that he's really good at nunchucks and goes to protests. Sage versus Connor, I think Connor wins that matchup, because Sage is Sage, and Connor, as you've all pointed out, is a solid fellow. And then me versus the drummer, since I am the drummer for Yoga for Cats. I have a sword, and I don't think that motherfucker does, so Yoga for Cats, I think, wins the 3 out of 4 fight there.
All right, so for karaoke, I would sing "Sharp Dressed Man" by ZZ Top. Not only because I know all the lyrics, but because when I was in like 6th grade, my mom used to take me to karaoke nights, and she made me practice for them, and like every single day, like practice my stage presence and like get into it. And the only song I ever did was "Sharp Dressed Man" by ZZ Top. So A, I got it down. B, I really got it down.
Oh my fucking god! I'm sorry.
Well, honestly, for me, I honestly have no idea. I don't really know like lyrics to a lot of songs, so like, yeah, but we're gonna go with like "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd.
You're gonna sing Pink
I
Floyd?
don't know, dude. Yeah, dude.
Okay. Okay. Alright. It's cool. No, I'm not judging. I'm just like, you stoner ass motherfucker.
No problem.
No, I don't judge, remember? Alright, if I was gonna sing one song for karaoke, it's the fucking song I always goddamn sing, which I haven't sang for 12 and a half years, and that is "That's Amore" by Dean fucking Martin, damn it. And I will go down dying by that shit. End comment.